Good day, everyone. Now we will talk about cover letter. When we say cover letter, it is a formal document that will be sent along together with your resume or your job application. And this letter highlights your relevant skills, your past experiences or work experiences, your achievements that shows that you are suitable, you are capable of that position that you're applying. And as an applicant, this is the first opportunity for you to show or to establish a very strong first impression about yourself.
Now, we'll be discussing the parts of the cover letter. So there are 6 parts of the cover letter. The first one is the header. So the first one here is the applicant's header, which shows your contact information like your name, your address, phone number, and email address. Next to the applicant's header is the inside address. In the inside address, you should put the hiring manager's name, its position to the company that you're applying for, and then the company's address. So next to the header is the greeting. So it is very important for us to use polite words in addressing someone. For example, Dear hiring manager, dear Mr. Nestor Mangasco. So next to the greetings is the introduction part. So what should we put in the introduction part? We should state what is the job that we are applying for so that the hiring manager will have an idea what is the letter all about or what is the purpose of your letter. Next to the introduction is the body. Here we should state our skills, capabilities, experiences, and why are you the best match for this job. It's like persuading the hiring manager or the employer why they should consider you in applying in this job. Next to the body is the closing. In the closing part, again, it is very important to use polite words like thanking the hiring manager, or even you can request for an interview, further discussion, or further consideration. Next to the closing is your signature. Your signature includes your name to complete the overall letter. So that's all for these parts of the cover letter.
Now, in making your cover letter, the minimum paragraph or number of paragraphs is 3 paragraphs. But then, the most ideal in making your cover letter consists of 4 paragraphs. But you may extend in 5 paragraphs only if necessary. Now, you might ask is it formal to pass a resume without a cover letter? Yes. Is it still formal? It depends on the company, on the office, on the just like government setting or in school. It depends on the employer if they require a cover letter that will be sent together with your resume. But still, if they didn't ask you to pass a cover letter together with your resume, it's still formal. But most of the government offices, the school, organizations, or institutions are requiring you to pass a cover letter that will be sent together with your resume.
So now we will delve about the 4 common types of cover letter. So first, the very common is the application letter. So application letter is that you want to be part of that job. You want to apply for that job. So we commonly use that kind of letter. So second, we also have here prospecting letter. So prospecting letter is also what we call the inquiry letter. Like we are asking if that company, if that organization hired or are they posting hiring position of their company. So you're asking question of that company or that organization. And the third, we also have here networking. So from the word networking, like you're connecting to someone. So for example, I will apply for a job, so I will use networking letter. I will ask for referral to someone for my in my own company, my same colleagues, so referral, or about my supervisor. I will ask for his or her referral letter, so that I will joining in other company, or I will be hired with other company. So next, we also have here the referral. So there's still difference, because networking also about seeking help from your colleagues, or seeking help or letter of help, or like you're asking for help. That's it. And also you're asking for advice. So that is networking. But when you say referral, this type of letter is somehow the stronger credibility, because someone referred you that you already have these skills, you already have this experience, that you are fully suited in that particular job. Okay, so we also have the two least common letters that we use. First is we have the career change cover letter and email cover letter. So we will not delve in that type of letter, because we didn't usually use that kind of stuff. So next, we have here the some questions that raised from us is, first, what is the difference between curriculum vitae, resume, and cover letter? Of course, cover letter, as what my co-group said, that it should be short, it should be a letter of introduction of yourself, and it should be conversational and persuasive. It is personal, but of course, always remember, you should be formal in writing on it. Then next, in resume, it's just a short or just a brief, concise, and also be factual. Then in curriculum vitae, it should be detailed document. It's all about your educational experiences. It's all about your researches or your achievements that is related to education. Okay, so that's it. Then we also have here application letter and cover letter is just the same, but always remember that it is the same in modern era, like today, it is the same, but cover letter or CL have different types depending on purpose. Okay, so it depends on the purpose. These are the common mistakes in making a cover letter. So first, people tend to make it too long. Always remember that only one page of cover letter. Then next, repeating a resume. So you just copy paste your resume and to your cover letter in paragraph form. So that's a big no. And you should use a generic copy paste template. That's a very you should not do that. And also, always mention the company name, the position, and why specifically you want that job. Okay, so that's it. Now, forgetting the address. Okay, so some cover letter just copy paste. It is generic. So of course, you should make a cover letter. You should make it personalized, customized. Okay, you don't put that to whom it concerns, because it is outdated. So you should put, if you don't know the name, just write dear hiring manager. That's better. Okay. And lastly, focusing too much of yourself. Now, instead of writing, don't become too desperate to be in that position. Don't put, I want this job, I need this job because I need money. No, you should not do that. Instead, you will use or show what value you can bring to the company, to the organization. So example, for example, starts with something more engaging or tailored. One example is with 2 years experience in teaching private school, I myself can surely give something valuable to this company or to this organization. So that's it. And also, don't use weak or vague opening. Like I am writing to apply, that's very common, that's very outdated. Instead, you should make it more enthusiasm. It should be more it should be more personal or kind of customized. Should be more engaging. That's it.